Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Master Wing channel. We are getting into some more Asia digital gameplay. We have a few more games still in our backlog. Of course, this is from the beta, and yeah, it's just taking us a while to do the editing. So here we go, wetland data analyst. We're gonna go with mechanical engineer. And I really like this Eurasian Coot. Tuck up to 3 cards from your hand behind this bird, and I have not tried out the rhinoceros auklet yet. It's a 5-point bird, and it's a predator. That is a roll 2 dice, and if any are a fish, you get to cash, and then all players may discard a card to gain a worm. So it's a caching bird, but it's also a food gainer, which is pretty cool. And then also we are playing the AI on hard difficulty. I haven't seen a tremendous difference in the difficulties. I don't know if that's just the play testing at work or if we're just crushing the computer every time, but it is what it is. We still get to play Asia, so we're not complaining. We pick up the robin and the yellowhammer, thinking, hey, maybe we do a... well, you know what? I'm thinking at this point, I've played the yellowhammer for, I want to say, close to 100 games. And I'm trying to go something else from the same old video of yellowhammer. So I throw the robin in the grassland, and I take the yellowhammer because in a real game I would have to deny the yellowhammer. So I'm not just gonna say, oh, the computer's not gonna pick it up and not play competitively. So I pick up the yellowhammer really just to tuck under the robin and kind of rolling the dice on the food aspect. Maybe I pick up this sparrowhawk and we can throw it down for free and maybe get some food for this Brahminy Kite. The Brahminy Kite is a pressure luck bird that I'm trying to utilize and see how it works. And we are not using the auklet's fish gaining power because we need the card for the Eurasian Sparrowhawk. Man, I really don't have a lot of complaints about this playtesting. Hopefully you've seen a few of my games. If you want to see some more, I do have some live opponent games, some high scores, some low scores. And this one I'm trying to do what you shouldn't do. You should kind of let the cards lead your gameplay, in my opinion, but I would like to try for a full tuck scenario with these wetland birds. Of course, I've already talked about the Eurasian Coot, but that is a 3-point brown power if you have enough cards to tuck under it. And then the Brahminy Kite is, you roll 3 dice and you're looking for fish and rats, and you have a 70% chance of success on the first time. And then to be successful again, I believe it goes down to like 49%. And then a third time is like 20 or 30%. I actually have a video detailing the percentages if you're interested in the optimal strategy. Whoa, look at this Eurasian Coot animation. What? That's the best animation in the game. Running on the water? Bro. Okay. That may be worth playing just because of that. That's probably going to be my thumbnail. Check out this Eurasian Coot. Oh, we got a purple martin. That's not bad. You know, back in the day, base game, purple martin in a full tuck, a consistent 1 point, that may be our move. But nowadays, there's birds with 2 and even 3-point brown powers. I'm curious if we play the purple martin. Here's Brahminy Kite in action. Let's see here. Oh, successful. We should probably stop. Okay. We failed. It's okay, people. That's what we're here to see. We press our luck, and sometimes you just don't have good luck. Let me know in the comments what your strategy is going to be. Are you going to go for it every time? I'm going to be honest. Once you see that success the first time and you see 2 other chances, you get caught up in the moment and you want to roll again. Okay, so my opponent plays Indian Peafowl. We get it. Wait. We get 2 cards. We take those. That's more tucking stuff. And it's looking like this Purple Martin. I'm not being picky at all. I'm thinking 4 turns left in round 2. We are going to splice up this footage, but we are going to lay eggs on the Robin. And then I think we need to play the Purple Martin. Man, I'm going to have to flash back to that Eurasian Coot. That was unexpected. You know, the Monster Couch, they've released a few designer videos as far as the artistry and how they animate, like the jungle fowl. And that was cool to see. But the Eurasian Coot may take the cake on the animation. The Himalayan Manal, all players gain 1 seed. From the supply, you gain an egg. Okay, so we're going to get some free food here from the Himalayan Manal. Some seeds. So we'll take that. And I really need a bird that can draw some cards here, because I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough tucking power. There we go. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough cards for this Coot. And we're laying eggs here one last time, just so I can play that 5th bird in the wetlands. I'm not sure what it's going to be. I think all the cards in my hand are pretty much tucking fodder, so. Not the strongest full tuck, let's be honest. We've all seen better with the Chiff Chaff, the Mute Swan. Oh, Philippine Eagle. You know I like the Eagle. I've played the Eagle recently, though. Probably save the Titmouse for a double play. I could really use an egg layer, so instead of like a Ruddy Duck or a Savi's Warbler, I'm looking for Mute Swan. I would take a Butcher Bird in the 5th slot, but I could really use like a tuck and lay, like a common grackle, maybe? No, Bush Tit would be good. Alright, Brahminy Kite is a failure so far. Come on, Auklet. Choose any 2 die. So we'll take the Nectar. And we cannot roll a fish to save our life. We got 3 points on Mechanical Engineer. Do we discard? I don't really need the fish right now, so I'm going to keep the cards. Every card is a point. It's cards versus fish, and we're getting free food. That's what I'm talking about. Sitting at 48 points. One complaint I do have about this expansion is the scoring. It's kind of rough. I have yet to see a final score on the scoreboard, so apologies in advance. I'm thinking about this double play. Let's see, I've got a rat. I would need some extra food. It's possible. Maybe we do play the double play Philippine Eagle. End around goal is brown powers here. The Brolga, I'm not feeling it. The Gala is great, except I'm focused on my wetlands. Oh, the Oriental Bay Owl. I have yet to play that one. Okay, that's probably it. The Bay Owl lets you activate all your predator powers at the end of the round. So I think I want to try that. I only have 2 predators, so I'm waiting for that video where someone posts the Oriental Bay Owl and activates like 6 predators at the end of the round every time. But this is not it. Alright. I could really use some extra points, or this is going to be an anticlimactic game. This Brahminy Kite. Come on, team. Failure. Golly. I think I do need a fish here. Wait, so I can do the double play? Let me think here. It'd be a force down play. Honestly, I think the Philippine Eagle would probably be better versus the Bay Owl since I only have 2 predators. But we haven't played the Bay Owl, so you're here for birds we haven't played on the Master Wing channel. We're doing it because we want to, it's fun, and for the views. Let's see, Trumpeter Swan. Hey, bush tit, perfect. It's a little late in the game, but we need some eggs. So let's go ahead and keep drawing. And we're gonna get this bush tit down with all this extra food from the Himalayan manal. Speaking of views, we have increased to 415 subscribers. I just want to thank each and every one of you who clicked the subscribe button, and those that haven't, I hope I earn your subscription. We're trying to get to 500, obviously, so I think we got about 85 to go. If you're interested and you like Wingspan stuff, we hope to release more videos and more interesting things. Alright, so we got a couple caches on the Brahminy Kite and the Auklet. And if you're going for consistency, that 70% chance on the Brahminy Kite, like I said, and then the second roll is almost a coin flip. I want to say, if I can recall, 48, 49%. So, just depends how lucky you're feeling, I guess. But since I've missed out on a few caches this game, I think I'm going to go just for 1 on the Kite. And like I said, bush tit's a little late in the game, but, you know, it's a neutral play right now, but it's going to be a 2-point play when I draw the cards. Drawing 4 cards, so that's a 1, 2, then 3 with the Purple Martin, then 6 with the Eurasian Coot, and possibly 8 if the Brahminy Kite and Auklet hit. So an 8-point engine, potentially, with, what, 7 turns to go? Not bad. Maybe we can turn this into a decent score. It's felt a little lackluster, but this Eurasian Coot is really fun to play. And the tucks are adding up. Alright. Brahminy Kite. Can we go 2 times in a row? Ooh, I really want to. Hey, 2 in a row! Let's cash 2. What do you say? That's what I'm talking about. Kite. A big Brahminy energy. And then the Auklet hits as well. And with 2 turns left, I think I'll draw cards one more time. And just for kicks, I'm gonna play the Oriental Bay Owl. Honestly, this Himalayan manal is helping me big time. I could keep drawing, and I guess maybe from a point perspective, that's a better engine than playing the titmouse into Bay Owl. I was hoping to draw one more Pab bird, play another bird. The AI is doing stuff, but not really concerned. Doesn't look like they have much synergy going. And we're cycling. That's the best part about the full tuck, is that you usually see a lot of bird cards. It gives you so many options. You have access to the deck. So many of you would argue that the wetlands is the best habitat to build up or upgrade as soon as you can in the Wingspan games, because if you just don't have a lot of options, you know, you're kind of pigeonholed into what you have. And we just happened to draw some wetland birds today, so not as successful with the 2 predators there at the end, but that Eurasian coot, 13 tucks. And he's running on the water. Not really concerned about end-around goals. You know how full tucks go. You could get distracted and you're only gaining a +3 or -3 advantage. So I know this Oriental Bay Owl is only a 4 or 5 point play, but I just want to activate predators at the end of the round, okay? So there we go. We click on the kite. Success. Ugh, this is such a battle. A mental battle, whether to do it again. But I'm just going to go for 1. And not this time on the rhino auklet. So we got 1 extra point at the end of that round, sitting at 77. And we won the end-around goal. Couple Asia birds in the tray, ibis bill and brown shrike. Honestly, wouldn't mind if my opponent plays the ibis bill because it gives me some resources. All players draw a card and gain a worm. Ooh, stubble quail. Stubble quail may be possible. Sometimes you start running out of egg space on the tuck and lay birds. And in a full tuck, you do need to release some egg space to maximize your game, obviously. I don't know why I just went for 2 there, but I did. And so maybe we play 1 more bird just to qualify for this end-around goal. You know, you hate to give your opponent a 7-point advantage in round 4. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the condor because food is a point if I end up playing the stubble quail. You need extra food to play with the stubble quail. Sitting at 87, and we've maxed out Mechanical Engineer. One of the best bonus cards besides Endangered Species Protector, in my opinion. A lot of times you can just accidentally max out Mechanical Engineer. It's not hard to complete, usually. So now we're just digging, just in case we pull a Benelli's Eagle or a Imperial Eagle, Eastern Imperial Eagle. Also, we're looking out for pab birds, where we can play another bird, maybe for a 1-egg discount. But other than that, unless there's maybe like a white stork, or we get some, I don't know, like a decent bonus card that we could play in the grassland or forest. Successful. We're really, I guess, stuck with the stubble quail, but I do need to play at least 1 bird. We're a little mindless right now, as far as the thought going behind the turns. Only 3 turns left. You've got 5 birds in the wetlands. This is actually really fun. It may be boring to watch, but if you're the one clicking the buttons and tucking these birds, it just there's something satisfying about it. Let's see here, and there's also some really good Asia wetland birds that I'm excited to try in a full tuck scenario. And we got 3 of them down. 3 Asia birds in this wetlands. But I think, I don't know, maybe in hindsight I wouldn't go with the Brahminy Kite. Or maybe I just don't go for 2 as much. It's turned into, what, a 10-point bird? So I guess that's hard to laugh at. And I can't get over this animation. Come on, team. And after this, we got one more turn. I'm thinking my opponent gives me a food with the blue throat, so stubble quail is still a go. None of these birds I can really play or aren't worth playing. Another thing I haven't really talked about is, Fire-Fronted Saren, is the soundtrack. At the time of this recording, I'm sure you heard some of the Asia-themed music. I really like it. Failure. That auklet, I'm not gonna lie, to cash and potentially get a fish. I know I only have 2 caches on there, but that's a little bit more flexible than I thought it would be. And we didn't draw any nice bonus cards here, but like I said, we do want to qualify for the end-around goal. It's only maybe a 7-point play if we get second. Oh, actually, with the eggs, it's a 9-point play, I believe. 3, 5, yeah. All right, and Oriental Bay Owl is going, and we get another cache. And Brahminy Kite. Success. It's the end of the game. You know I had to do it. My discipline just isn't good with that Brahminy Kite. Sitting at 111. I think I've got a few more points, but maybe not. Right. Now the scoreboard says 93. So here's where I'm a little... Oh, now it says 116. So I'm... in this beta, I'm not liking the scoreboard here. 35 bird points, that's 43. Now we're at 57, 62, 70. How many tucks we got? Oh, goodness. 111, 116. So 116 is the official score versus the AI. And the tucks was extremely fun. 22 on the Eurasian Coot. Man, I hope you enjoyed this. Hit that like button and sub for me. And check out this animation before we leave. See you on the next Wingspan video. Peace.